Hello everybody, and welcome back to Banished. This is new spring, new year, year 3. We're just crunching along here. Now, the snow has stopped. We're at 1 degree, and the farm is presumably about to get rolling. Here's hoping. Are we farmers here? We are a farmer. Maury and Allie are 2 farmers. Are they the ones? They're not married, right? Oh, yeah, they are. Okay. I say married. There's no, like, ceremony or anything. It's just sort of all common law de facto, which is fine. So there are farmers living together. Oh, did I hit the spacebar? I did. You can pause at any point in the game, which is really quite helpful. I'm not using it here very much, because I like the live action sort of feel. You know, there's been a space between this bridge and that road the entire time, and nobody's told me. You know, Lorene is living directly beside this. She really could have said something, or even just built the damn road herself. But it's Lorene we're talking about here, so you can hardly expect too much. So, have we even... Oh, good. We have an herbalist set up. Have we even... We haven't caught a damn thing. Now, already we have, like, you know, 150-ish resources coming in from our gatherers already. But no animals, because why would you? Probably she's just sitting at home, laughing at the plight of her fellow villagers. I got nothing but bad things to say about Lorene. She's not done a damn thing for the city. Not like Thelmira. Thelmira, look at her over here idling. She is just the light of this city. She's inspecting the wildlife. She is going to be the epic hunter in time. And Luel has just been born. I'm waiting for it to be one of these guys, but it must be... yeah, okay, so these guys, Lesterlin and Agathalia, have the equally weirdly named child, Luel. So that's cool. And I think what we're actually going to do this episode... well, I say this episode, what we're actually going to do right now is build a trading post. Because, I would like to get some throughput on the economy. We have a lot of food, which is surprising to me. And we have a lot of firewood and some tools. I think I'm actually going to kick the limit up on tools so that we have some trading materials. And then I'm actually going to think about loading up an economy based on tools. So, let's get some stuff going on here, a trading post. That'll actually just about fit perfectly. It could go out further into the water, but it also could not, so we're just going to put it right here. And that'll give us place for a road to come off of it as well. So we'll just build a road, and maybe we'll kick it up to ×5 speed and let this start going. Now, our logs are running low. I like the idea of the sustainable economy here, but I think we're going to have to, with only 1 worker and no spare hands. Oh, there we go. We're getting some pumpkins. I think it is really in our best interest to sort of start clearing out this area over here. I don't want to touch this forest because all of our stuff is thriving over here. So I think we need to start cutting out some of these trees. So let's do that. Of course, I do this at my own peril because probably all of my building tasks will not get completed anymore. Everybody will be too busy harvesting trees. We'll do that. We'll cut out a big swath. Now, pretty soon, this is going to be the ultimate farming area. We'll get some stuff over here. But for now, we're just going to start slow with this. These guys are doing well. Team of Allie and Maury. Okay, let's see here. And the rain starts. Okay, do we have any kids? Okay, Websterland's almost gonna be of age, as is Hilly. So that's good. That's good. We're gonna pop up the speed a little bit here to get some things underway. I really need some adults for this to really get popping here. So we are running low on stone, critically low on stone. Is it because of this? Yeah, we're out entirely now. That's okay though, we'll set some gathering tasks right here. We'll just pick up this stuff. That actually ought to be enough. There's nothing here, that's all iron. Yeah, this ought to be fine. we're running low on iron and stone. Now there's a bunch of deer just like running around in the middle of the village. I should put a hunter here. I mean, Lorene, the hunter extraordinaire. What's she doing? She's probably not even... Yep. We're midway through spring. In fact, we're late spring now. Not caught a single thing. Okay, so wood is going to be a catastrophic problem here. We're gonna take this down a little bit. Once again, we are cutting down trees, which is excellent, but it's not happening fast enough. I think we really do... Oh, we have Mira born. Since and Mira. There's Mira, and where's Since? Since is over here. Good, okay. So, we have... Essentially, we're going to need some foresting stuff ASAP. The first couple of adults, I think, that come up, we're going to probably put them in the forest. Because we need more trees. The pumpkins are doing well. We are going to have a lot of food, which is really, really good. We don't have a lot of people, which is why. And we have lots of firewood. This is actually going really, really swimmingly. However, we are out of logs entirely, and we need 70 to get that trading post up. So, hopefully... yeah, I'm just gonna... I'll speed it back up a little bit again. I don't want to go lightning speed through this whole thing. I do like the long experience. It sort of feels more homey. But we'll speed it up a little bit just because we're really waiting on resources that people are collecting, and that's probably not worth waiting through. Having one herbalist would be good. So maybe that beats out the forest. My real problem is underpopulation at the moment. I really need more people. So hopefully we can solve that fairly soon. Okay, Websterland. Great. So now, let's see. I guess... Well, the thing is, we don't really need the herbs right now. Actually, the average health of the citizens is doing quite well. We have a new child. That's great. So we're going to actually put him on the forestry gig. I think that's going to be where most of our next people are. Okay, so there's Leandris. So basically every house... Oh, yay! Okay, we have another adult. So we'll get that going on over here as well. Get some forestry going on. These are slow to start anyway, just because it essentially means that they have to grow the trees. But this will get them starting to clear out the iron and everything else and making it into a real forest, which is really good. Oh wow, so we've got almost 100% yield here. As soon as it hits 100, I'm actually going to manually get them to harvest it. Normally they wait until autumn, but assuming it hits that beforehand, I'd like the harvest to be even earlier. Oh, Lynn is an adult now too, great, so we are going to have a full cohort of foresters. Perfect. Now I'm going to take the farmers off of farming duty in the winter after the harvest is done. So essentially, one of them can be an herbalist, and maybe one of them can just be a free-ranging gatherer. I think this winter I'm going to get people to gather a bunch of stuff because there we go. Okay, so I can't harvest it because now they're just harvesting it. Okay, so maybe it isn't late autumn or autumn that they start harvesting. Rather, it's just when it's done. Oh, but that's good. So we have 1,700 food right now. That's going to pop up a lot, I believe. Now, actually, I'm going to move the limit of tools back down to 50 because I don't want them consuming my logs and iron when I don't have any income of logs and iron at the moment. So we're going to keep this up here. Churning around. Sandra is an adult now. That's great. So everybody's coming of age. It's really good. So she can be the herbalist. To Sandra. Go. Do we have a single kill? We have one. We're in early autumn. We're more than halfway through the year. Lorene. I don't know what's going on with you, Lorene. Like, the forest is teeming with deer. Everything is teeming with deer. Like, there's a family of them that live right outside of your house. I don't even know what's up with you. Yeah. Okay, so... What are our numbers like? We are starting to bring in more. That's good. We're dwindling a bit on iron, but I'm not concerned with that, because there we go. There's the pack of deer coming to mock Lorene. She couldn't even kill one. They're right here. They're right here. And she's all off in a forest for some reason. It's hard to say, really. But essentially, we have lots of iron and stone here that we can play with, which is good. But I think I'm not concerned about iron because we have plenty of tools, and we don't really have a lot of need for iron right now, except for this exact building, which is taking its time. It has all of its resources except the iron. Okay, so you know what? I take that back. We're going to harvest some iron. Especially given the Yavio just matured. So they will pick up that iron. That's good. We have a bunch of people doing it. This will go relatively quickly, even. Perfect. How's the harvest coming? Good. We have 3,000 food. It's even better. Now, is this going to start to go away? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's all dying out. First snow in middle of autumn. So, okay. So there's your difference right there from a lighter climate, if you're interested. When I was playing on an easier setting, this was... it would stay until early winter before all the crops spontaneously exploded because... or, well, rather receded into the ground is more accurate, because winter hit. So keep that in mind. Now, Yavio, what am I going to do with him? Here we're fine. I think I don't have enough people to really warrant another crop field at the moment. Especially given that I have so much food. Oh, good. Hey, Thelmira. Thelmira is the ultimate in badassery. I think what we're going to do right now, actually, is build another house to get them in there, so that Thelmira can choose who she's living with, and have some village drama, I'm sure, because she will be in absolutely high demand. Not a lot of eligible men kicking around, I have to say. It looks like it's only going to be Yavio. Yep, pretty much. Oh, no, Websterland. Could be Websterland too. Who knows? They are going to have a rivalry that will last for the rest of their whole lives, probably. There's not a whole lot to do in a village like this. So probably that's basically all they have, is their burning hatred for each other. Now, if we go over here, what do we got? So, the herbs are... This is good. I think our maximum... Yeah, our maximum herb limit is 100. She's got 46 of it. This is going okay. I don't even... We may as well just destroy the entire hunting cabin and start fresh, because anything touched by Lorraine is pretty much going to fail. This is going spectacularly well, as to be expected. We're only in early winter, and it looks sort of like we're going to beat our last season's total, so that's phenomenal. We have a new kid in town. Ah, perfect. And we have... There. Now we have a trader. Perfect. So now we ought to get some trade happening, and we're right next to the stockpile and everything, so we will be able to pull in whatever we need. Now, I haven't checked the fishery for most of this time. It's pulling in a lot of stuff. It only pulled in 1,000 last year when it was staffed by 3, but now we're at 1,200 rather, doing well. I think actually, again, for the sake of food being a real problem, I'm gonna put a fishery up by the lake here. Now see, it is, I learned this somewhere. If you have two fisheries interacting, like if you have two circles touching, they are both dramatically reduced in effectiveness. Which makes sense. It's overfishing is a problem. Now firewood's getting pretty low, but that's okay. We're midway through winter. We're doing all right. So I think, yeah, this settlement is doing well. The trader is going okay. We'll put a fishery up here. We'll get a road up there for that. And now I said I would take these guys off. There's no point in taking them off now. In fact, it's late winter. There's only a point in putting some more on. Although they did all the work, basically. It wasn't so great in the harvest, is essentially how that went. So we're getting to the point now where we have enough surplus people to sort of throw around a little bit. Yeah, because we're doing better here. We are doing better. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So we hey, we got our second deer of the year. Finally. I mean, they're everywhere. Like they're all over. Like look at them. Look at how many there are. Like Lorraine has killed these 4 over the course of the last 2 years. Now, I gotta be honest. I have not hunted very much in my life, but I imagine that it's easier than that. Okay, so I'm going to slow down time a little bit here. Okay, so we could load this up with some things. I think our main tradable at this point is probably food at the moment, actually. Because we just have so much of it. We could trade 1,000 food and not have a problem. And you know, if that's going to be our tradable, maybe I should actually make another fishery just right on the lake here. Yeah, 1,300 fish, that's spectacular. Let's do that, in fact. How do I want to play this? We could just build this road all the way up, but it actually just makes more sense, I think, from a time efficiency standpoint, to build another road right here. And maybe there can be a building that's like right here. We'll figure that out. We'll leave that road open and freeform, but right now we'll make ourselves a fishery. Like so. We'll spin around. We can recede it pretty far back, actually. We could also stick it out a good chunk. Let's get it further, because maybe we can even put something in that space. That's enough space for a house, actually, I think. Yeah, and we'll put a road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's actually, yeah, plenty of space for a house. Okay, perfect. So, another year has come to a close, and I think this is probably a good time to end it for the moment. We went pretty quick today, just because of all of the high-speed shenanigans of collecting resources. Where do we sit? We have a lot of food. We're out of logs and most other things, though, so we have some work to do. We need to start cutting down some forests, or at the very least, I mean, this is really populating and it's looking really good, but we do absolutely need more logs than this. So probably next episode what we're going to do is come over here and build another forester. Probably we'll just even extend this over and make them over here. We got plenty of room here to live, and we have this island over here for agriculture, so if all of this was houses, we would have hundreds of people, space for a lot of people, so I think we're absolutely fine for space, so we'll build another forester somewhere in here. But in any case, that is an issue for another day. For now, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time.